First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect, pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right, in this particular video, I want to touch on this clip that I'm about to show you from Elder Manak Zakba's channel. As you can see, the title says, Mass Layoffs and Joblessness Will Bring Chaos and Lawlessness. That's right. Because we can see in the scriptures in Second Ezra specifically that guess what? Tribulation of, the lack of bread and tribulation is the reason why people is going to break in people's houses and spoil them. All right. And we know in Isaiah 13 that tells you when these people break in, wives will be ravished and the house will be spoiled. All right. As a matter of fact, let's get 2 Ezra 15. Let's just not say it. Let's get it. We're going to come back there. 2 Ezra 15, I believe it's around 15. Let's see. And 19, we read, 2 Ezra 15 and 19, and we read, A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, with the gun, a weapon, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulations. You see that, the lack of bread, a famine, man. A famine. And in the video that I'm about to show you, the Elder Manak Zakba brought up, is the decline in them jobs, the grinding ceasing. And the grinding getting into what? Working. You know how Jake use slang? They'll say, hey, I'm on my grind out here. I got 2 jobs. You know how Jake talk? That's what that scripture is saying. When the grinding is becoming low, the jobs are stopping. This is shutting down. This is shutting down. A good example of seeing that is how it was looking out here when that Crown Vic Royale start hitting and start, getting these businesses to not have a capacity over 50%, so forth and so on. And a lot of them were shutting down. And how skeleton it was looking out there, like businesses weren't really open. That was a good example of how that'll look. But even worse than that. Imagine even worse than that, to no businesses open, man. All right, that's what's about to happen, man. And people are about to snap and start spoiling people's houses. It's emotional. Slack, yeah. Let's get Isaiah 13 and all right. This is Isaiah 13 and Slack, you just bear with me. Okay, here you go. It's Isaiah 13 and 16, and we read, Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, see that? And their wives ravished. This is the times that we coming in, man. And I got this just to back up the scripture I got in 2 Ezra 15. That the lack of bread, the lack of these jobs, that's going to turn into what? The lack of money, the lack of production. Food trucks not showing up, people not working in the grocery stores to stock. Not just that, people not at the meat plants and so forth and so on. You talking about the decline and the collapse of America. This will cause what? A famine. So when you see the grinding starting to cease, that's a major prophecy, man. That aids into the famine. That aids into more prophecies coming to pass, man. People spoiling houses for the lack of bread. People ain't got no job. They can't buy shit, and they can't eat and provide for their family, right? So you're looking at a future of people breaking their houses and people spoiling. Now, 2 Ezra, now let's get Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh. So when you hear this truth, you're supposed to run with it, man. And you're supposed to take this truth serious, man. Before the evil days and years come nigh, right? Before you start noticing shit is going down out here. So now you want to turn around and go, you know what? I ain't got no pleasure in my days. It's about time I give my life over to the Lord now. The Lord doesn't accept that, man. He says what? While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh. That's what he wants. He wants you to seek him before that. When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. He wants, when you can go out here and do what you want, when you have liberty right here, right now, he wants you to seek him. All right? Let's go to the third verse. And the day while the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. And this is what we're seeing the beginnings of, man. The grinding ceasing. Watch when I play this video, you'll see. And the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. The doors shall be shut in the streets. That's these businesses, man. All right. When the sound of the grinding is low. And the grinding getting back to what? Working. We're seeing this happen. See, these prophecies are jumping off of the page, if you can see it. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Now let's get inside to this clip.
Did anyone else notice all the layoffs that just happened in like last 2 days? Let's go down the list. First of all, Jezebel, no more. All of them gone. The Google, Amazon, and Snapchat, all cutting people. Peacock's marketing team, they got the axe. Not the whole thing, but like a lot of them got laid off. Dish Network, 500, gone. Square, or now I guess Block, you know, that company that tries to make everyone tip on everything. 1,000 jobs, gone. Walgreens, about 300 people, gone. Are cutting 1 out of 4 of their entire staff. Like, really though, what the hell is happening? Because if you looked at the dates on all of those articles, all happened within the last 48 hours. And did they all just...
So if this happened in the last 48 hours, this should let you know something. A light bulb should pop over your head. You should have an epiphany, so to speak, and go, wow, then they must be planning this. You know what I'm saying? And then they are planning. It's called a New World Order agenda. If you ever heard of the New World Order, that's what it is, man. The New World Order is to destroy billions of people, about 7+ billion people, and to control the rest by way of a chip, no dip. You know, the MOTB, as we call it. All right? And they want to fight the Lord and try to take back the blessing, take back the earth. And they want to destroy Jacob. All right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. It's a part of their New World Order agenda. They had the Georgia Guidestones that they destroyed. It lays out, it had the plans, you know, some of the plans of the New World Order agenda. And one being the population not to exceed 500 million. Now, how would they do that? You know, auto ab KO, you know, certain false flags, so forth and so on. But when you see this mass layoffs and stuff like that, you start to, it should hit you. Well, they do have a New World Order agenda, man. Job 5:12, letting you know they have an enterprise. But guess what? It's not going to last. They're not going to get their enterprise off. And the enterprise getting into what? New World Order. It's Job 5:12, and we read, he disappointed the devices of the crafty being the Edomites, man. All right, the upper elite, you know, the Illuminati, so to speak, and beyond. It says, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. You see that? What is their enterprise? The New World Order. All right. So when he says all this happened in the last 48 hours, like, damn, did all these people, he's about to be like, did all of them get around the table and just say, we're going to do, you know, we're going to do this at this date or whatever? It's a plan, man. And in order to usher in the New World Order, you have to get rid of the old world. And this is what you're seeing. Right? Don't forget, Esau has been exposed for trying to do this, to trying to get off his New World Order agenda. What do you think 2 years ago, January 6th, the Million MAGA March? You know, Esau liked to steal everything off of Jake, you know, the Million Man March. So they had a Million MAGA March, which was a bunch of Trump goddamn supporters marching on the Capitol. Hence, hey, the insurrection, man. You know, the insurrection that was on the Capitol. People forget that. Hey, you got people rising up against the government, man. You got shit about to pop out here, man. Anyway, let's look at...
Did anyone else notice all the layoffs that just happened in like last 2 days? Let's go down the list. First of all, Jezebel, no more. All of them gone. Google, Amazon, and Snapchat, all cutting people. Peacock's marketing team, they got the axe. Not the whole thing, but like a lot of them got laid off. Dish Network, 500, gone. Square, or now I guess Block, you know, that company that tries to make everyone tip on everything. 1,000 jobs, gone. Walgreens, about 300 people, gone. Are cutting 1 out of 4 of their entire staff. Like, really though, what the hell is happening? Because if you looked at the dates on all of those articles, all happened within the last 48 hours. And did they all just sit around a table and just say, yeah, it's time for some more layoffs? What the hell is going on?
So I just seen the video and they just laid off a bunch of Amazon workers for no reason at all. We got people out here that's crying and stuff. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how they gonna pay their bills or none of that, right? But I'm finna show y'all something, because I told y'all it was coming. I told y'all this was coming. This was going to happen, and now look what's happening. All these people that's standing out there just got laid off for no reason. Well, if y'all look down right here, Amazon says warehouse now has deployed more than 750,000 robots. And see, now the math with that is, why would you pay somebody something that a robot can do for free? Work 24 hours, don't complain nor need breaks. Now let's be honest, 750,000, that's a lot of robots. That's also a lot of people's jobs that just got replaced. I told y'all, if y'all don't have a purposeful skill, or y'all know how to program the robots, in the future, what are you gonna do for money or a job? That's for you to find out.
Bro, they making everybody turn in their fucking vest. We gotta turn in our badges. They firing everybody, bro. This shit is crazy. Amazon, this shit is crazy to me, bro. And they finna walk us out.
These niggas in the truck. These niggas in the truck. These niggas in the truck, okay? Look, I'm working right now. Oh my god. These niggas had hell, man. Show that hell. Look at them. These niggas in the truck. These niggas in the truck.
Hey. But anyway, hey, that last part, that's going to show you a glimpse of somebody's house. They ain't going to be hitting the truck. They're going to be hitting your house and spoiling it. And the wires will be ravished, as the scriptures say. That's a glimpse of the future. How about that one? So I hope this was edifying. And with that, shalom.